Everything sounds okay. We're gonna start. Do we want hints? Nah. You guys will give me hints, right? Chapter selection. Prologue. Man, this audio just sounds so good. Volume raised above recommended level. Press the button again to temporarily disable. Doggo. What's up, Ari? Look at her.
Now, stop me if you have heard this one before. Once upon a while ago, there was a fisherman's puppet, carefully made by hand. The puppet lived a simple life inside a model lighthouse, with everything in its place. And every day began the same way when he brushed his wooden teeth.
Am I brushing my teeth with this fork? I swear, Ari just wants to be on stream all the time. Oh, grab the trigger to hold the toothbrush.
But enough staring. Time. Well, if you don't think wooden teeth need brushing, you've never had a cavity and a splinter at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
He put a log inside his little stove to warm things up.
Oh. Oh no, is it teleporting motion? Is there a... room skill? Standing. What do they want me to do?
The puppet would put a log inside the stove.
Oh. Oh, Ari. You're in the way. Okay. Don't get hit, Ari. Oh my gosh.
Warm, safe from the storm.
Ari, off.
Would take his
Ari, go.
duster and carefully dust his lucky seashell.
I'm gonna hit you, doggy.
On the shelf.
You're literally making my job so difficult right now. To do... dust the shelf?
What next? Next there. The shell reminded him of the sea when it was calm. Next, the fisherman would open wide his window to check the weather.
I would never want to be a fisherman. I've heard stories. Basically, you have to work like 20, like, you know, 16, 20-hour days. Oh. Oh, that looks nice. And then you're like stuck on a little tiny boat for forever.
Most important, every day he would work on his latest model. There, in the center of the room, a perfect model of his own little lighthouse, exact in every detail.
The lighthouse?
It was nearly finished too. Only 2 pieces needed to be added to the replica. The little model cabinet and the final section of the wall. Yes.
Get there? Final section of the wall. Oh, this one.
Good.
Look
now,
at our little model.
The final touch. A tiny puppet of himself to put inside.
Oh my gosh.
There. Lucky this model snapped together. Now the little puppet could go in its little rocking chair inside its lighthouse. Tired out from his routine, the fisherman
I am tired.
Wooden bones in his own rocking chair and go to sleep. And dream of models. Safe inside, where the smell of paint and glue was always fresh, where the world was simple and snapped together, the puppet would follow his routine. Brush his wooden teeth, dust his lucky shell, and work on his model.
This is so cute.
Worlds within worlds, walls within walls, closing out the storm so it could never reach inside. Until one night, something changed.
Aw, this is so cute already. I'm a puppet. You can see my little strings on me. Oh my gosh, this is so cute.
We all know there's a big catch waiting out there somewhere, but hold your hauling lines. Reports are saying a huge storm nothing, but better safe than salvage, I always say. Coming up next, another hour of thrilling nautical news after these messages.
It's so wholesome, it really is. Wow, that was the prologue already. Okay. We're on to chapter 1, the fearful one. Oh, that is definitely not Ari.
Every morning, the fisherman's prepared to walk inside his model lighthouse with everything in its place. And he began his day the same way.
Wait, am I a
Except
model
this
now?
morning, something felt different.
What does this say? Authentic.
Mon Dieu, the window had been boarded up. The fisherman
Authentic
didn't
someone?
remember doing that. Even when the storm came, he
Oh.
was safe in here.
Uh-oh.
But no two silly planks of wood were going to get between him and his routine.
What is going on? Oh. How do I get this out of here? Obviously I need something like that. This is so weird. I'm a puppet. Alright, it says no two wooden planks are gonna get in my way. Did I get new controller straps? Yes. Aren't they cute? Okay, we need something to pull that thing off.
He needed to find something to pry off the board.
Okay, I literally just said that, sir. This guy is like listening to me. Probably this, I would assume.
This would do. What was it Papa used to say? Use the right tool for the right job. Nearly there. What was this feeling? The fisherman hadn't felt like this for a long time.
The breaking of a routine. Leaving your comfort zone, doing something different.
At last, the smell of the ocean. But outside, not the sea. He couldn't believe his wooden eyes. Outside the room was another room, a replica room. And standing in it, a huge but very familiar figure of a fisherman.
Oh my gosh.
And he
It's
knew
me!
that if that huge figure were to turn, its face would be very familiar. Sacre bleu. If this was what lay outside, then what was inside his own little model lighthouse? In the model of his own room?
Wait. It's me, I can control him. Look. Okay, model light. Wait, whoa, trippy. We're like an Inception. Look, it's big me, and little me. What's happening in here? Let me check this out.
It was all there inside the model, exact in every detail. But the tiny version of himself, it was moving. He was inside the model, he was outside the model, and just who was pulling all the strings?
Whoa.
Of course.
Whoa.
As below, so above.
Whoa.
When he lifted the tiny anchor, the large one was lifted by his giant self.
Just in, dear listeners, a general alert to
Dude.
all lighthouses. In spite of all of our thrilling up-to-the-minute warnings, a lone boat has gone out into the storm. Lighthouse keepers, make sure your lights are shining bright. I repeat, a lone boat has gone out into the
Oh my gosh.
The
I'm poking
lighthouse.
myself.
The world might be folding in on itself, but only one thing mattered now. He had to turn on the lighthouse lamp high above. The life of a fellow sailor was at stake. A huge anchor blocked the only door. Whoever did it must really want to keep the storm out, or keep something in. The path was clear. Time to light the lighthouse.
The little model has a model of its own, and if you look out, there's a model outside of me, a model after that, a model after that, another one after that. So it's like a infinity model. You want me to climb out? I'm gonna move this. Oh wait, maybe I have to move it. I don't know where you want me to put it. Here? I don't understand what they want me to do. Here. There.
Now,
No?
time to get out of this little room.
Maybe they just want me to go through the door, like, legit be straightforward.
Shoot! The door was locked. He must have put the key somewhere last time he left this room. Now, when was that? And then, my friends, the strangest thing happened. Inside this room where he knew every cranny and nook, an unfamiliar voice said,
Hey, you. Yes, you, the scruffy-looking puppet.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh!
you
What
with the
is
strings.
happening?
Over here, on the shelf. Are you cracked in the cockle? Why did you move the anchor? Why? Why did you take the roof off?
the fisherman.
Oh
He
no.
felt, well, his lucky shell had just started talking to him, and very rudely too, so he did not feel so great.
You test me every day and you thought I just had nothing to say? I'm an hermit crab, Sonny, and you
A hermit
might not
crab,
appreciate
but
a nice
French.
quiet hiding spot, but I do. Now, shh,
And what are we hiding from?
I'm hiding from the storm. Why do you think I stole the key?
The key? The key? Where is it?
Oh, fiddler crab sticks.
The fisherman took a deep breath. Oh, hermit crab, craftiest of all crustaceans, I must get to the top of the lighthouse. Those sailors out there may be looking for us. We must be brave.
Brave? Brave? If you can't find me my hat, I will be the captain, of course. And the captain needs his hat and a life preserver, just in case. Then, just this once, we will be brave.
Well, of course, courageous Captain Crab, said the fisherman. Your hat and the life
Oh, wait.
preserver. Now, where would an everyday wooden puppet find a tiny life preserver and a hat fit for a crab?
Oh my gosh!
Does it look-
Wow!
Does it look,
A life
dashing?
preserver.
Oh, it does.
This is so trippy.
Doesn't it? Now, fetch your captain his life preserver. Allez, allez. So, you found everything? Well, if a little
Wow.
wooden puppet like you can
Aw.
do this, then I will be brave.
Key.
Now, just let me get out of this damn
Should I stand back?
shell. Phew. Breezy. I feel
What's
so
the
much
key?
lighter. And the world feels so much bigger. I don't think I can go back into my shell after this. All right, let's do this. I'll help you open the door so you can save your fellow silly old sailor. And I, as captain, shall courageously remain here, on guard. Now, let's see. Where did I leave the key? I was holding the key while I was repairing my shell. Then I had a sudden itch, and then blast it. I don't remember.
Oh my gosh! You lied to me. It's right here. I don't know how to get it out. How do I get this key out?
I remember us to admit, but alas, I have lost the key.
Oh, is that me? That's what I look like. What if we do this? Here's your little shell. Okay, this is tough. I don't know where is it in here? What is this? Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is so trippy. Okay, hang on. Okay, I think we want to put this shell inside, and then that'll make the big one pop up, and then now I can grab the key out of it.
That will do.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Me too, I think.
Dude, what a trip. What a mind trip.
Farewell, shipmate. I won't forget what you did for me. Your captain salutes you.
Where are
He
you?
would need to find his way up the tower in the darkness, and already he could hear the storm rising outside.
I take this? This is like... Yeah, this is like Inception. Wow, what a fantastic game idea. Now I see why so many people like it. It's so unique. Well, I changed it to Fisherman, Fisherman Tale livestream because it's a really popular game. So I figured people might recognize that more. But we could add, I mean, that's a good title for after the stream is over. We made it!
We're with you
All right.
tonight, fish fans, and remember, no catch is worth risking life and limb.
The biggest fish Papa ever caught. The fisherman.
Oh my
that spent
gosh,
all
what
his
the
life
heck is
trying to learn to
happening?
catch as big as that.
Well, don't you look like a tall drink of
Are you okay? Poor fishy. He needs water. I have a bucket. I don't know where to get
It
your
was
water
still
though.
alive. This went against everything he had learned. He had to get the fish some water. This section
Oh.
of wall seemed loose. Of course, he had forgotten to glue this part of the model. It was only held on with 2 latches.
Oh, it's not there anymore. Okay. So now I just push it. I open the latches. I open other latch. I don't know how to like push this thing. Oh my gosh, the sound of the fish gasping for air is so sad. Oh, I know. Maybe I need my little tool. This thing seems to be useful for everything.
He must find some water for the poor creature.
Yeah, but I can't get out. I feel like... Wait. Is this there that I can go up? No. I don't see it in the model. Oh, wait! Wait! Yo. Stop. Stop it right now. That is so trippy. Hey, what's up, VRC? Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Wow. That's all I have to say about this so far. Like, holy moly. What do you want me to do? Okay, so it's... But now I'm just... in the same place again. Oh, I know. I got it. I got it. I understand. So I do this.
Champ
Nah.
nuggets, no water in the tap. You might say they were natural enemies, the fish and the fisherman, but he could not let it die of thirst.
But where would I get the water? There's no water in the tap? Is there a toilet? Like, maybe this? This? Oh, you want me to fix the pipes so I can get water? Okay. Let me take a step back and look at this. But I can't... maybe I have to do it in the model? But the model's so tiny. You want me to... I just like... Oh! Let's see, I don't know. Does that do anything? Wish there was smooth locomotion? Yeah. But what am I supposed to do with this? Is there smooth locomotion? No, I feel like I checked already. Oh my gosh, little fish. I'm sorry, I'm trying here. Came back. Is this oil? What is this? What? What am I supposed to do with this? Hey, let's drop it in the model. Stop it right now. No. Hang on, I really gotta think about this. Okay, so I need a bunch of these, and one of them is that one. So this one...
You might say they were natural enemies, the fish and the fisherman.
And
But
this
it could
one.
not let it die of thirst. There. Now the water would flow.
I can't. I cannot. This is such a mind trip. This feels like that Donnie Darko movie we just watched in Discord on Monday. Like, so I was talking about the movie Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind, and that's like a... Okay. The freak? Is it stuck? What did I do? Okay, screw it. We don't need the bucket. You can stay there, bucket.
Success.
Woo!
Too much success. Water flooded into the model.
Uh-oh.
Quick, hold your breath.
Oh my gosh, what is happening?
The water closed over him, and the memories came flooding back. The coldness, the darkness, the ocean tossing and turning him like a rag doll.
Oh my.
But wait a minute. Puppets can't drown. No, a bit of water wouldn't stop this fisherman.
I can't drown. Cool. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to feel. My mind, this is what VR was made for. The fish would have suffocated for sure. I know, right? Right, little fish.
Water everywhere. But is there anything to eat? I'm hungry.
Oh, he came off? Oh, shoot. You wedged yourself off. Good for you, little
It
fish.
seemed Papa had forgotten to feed his stuffed
Is there
fish.
food out here? There must be food. Food.
This is like kind of scary
Who
if
are
you're
you,
scared
old
of water.
nubblefish? And do you know how to reach the top of the lighthouse? The fisherman asked.
I'm a big-eyed tuna. My eyes are even bigger than my stomach. And if you want to go upstairs, my little amuse-bouche, well, you'll have to feed me first.
What in the Finding Nemo is
There
happening
must be
here?
food out here.
Nothing? I'll starve. Any second now, I shall succumb.
Oh.
If only you find me some food.
Oh, it's a can opener. Like a, oh, alright,
Ah,
no.
sardines. These would do. It's a fish world after all. But
What a
how to open
weird
the
can opener.
They smelled
There you go, little fish.
vintage. But a stuffed fish could hardly be picky.
Oh, you want me to like literally bring it over to you? Here. I don't... Dude. Do you not want the fish? Do you want me to bring it to you in the model?
What are you waiting?
Chew on that.
Seriously?
I'm ready to catch it.
Oh man, he wants the good stuff, that big meaty stuff.
A bone?
Oh,
Fish
okay.
bone. It's stuck in my throat.
What next? It seemed the fish had choked on its own appetite. And also a fish bone.
Oh my gosh. This is so...
He had to climb inside the mouse. The fisherman was afraid.
Oh my
How many of
gosh.
these fish's family had he pulled from the sea in search of the... Now, There was the bone of contention.
This is so freaking weird.
Thank you, Fisherman. I could not get enough, you know. I wanted more, always, like an obsession.
You want more?
You, Leggyland walkers, we don't know anything about that. Of course, you have everything, don't you?
Well, what could the puppet say to that?
The big O fish.
Now, I must repay you. The key to the tower door is outside. I saw a huge figure hiding near the mirror a long time ago.
Outside?
I'm certain it was around here.
Oh, what's that?
Climb on in.
You want me to... Should I trust this fish?
Welcome aboard Fish Flight 123. Please keep your arms inside the mouth at all times and no splinters, please.
Okay, fishy.
How's your seat, sir?
There was plenty of legroom, but the view left something to be desired. And there was a distinct smell of... Oh yes, sardines.
Sardines. Okay, what's happening now? Oh! Oh my gosh!
Mind your step.
Oh, it just dawned on me that he brought me into the big world
Little more
so that I can climb in as a tiny person. Well,
The key was too high. It needed something. Perhaps back in the lighthouse, there might be something he could use. The key was around there, close to the sink, or above.
will you take me back? Nice, I have a personal teleportation fish. I knew we needed to move that ladder. Wow, I am really loving this puzzle game. It's so different. See, games like this is exactly what I think VR is about. It's like an experience I would literally never experience anywhere else, and it feels way different playing it than
This
it would
was
feel.
much too big to be moved. He had to find another way to move it.
You need me to move it? Why would I move
This was
it?
much too big to be moved. He had to find another way to move it.
I thought you... Legit, I thought that I had it secured perfectly. Why would I try to move it instead of climbing it? Okay, let's try this. If all else fails, maybe they'll let me teleport up this. Okay. Alright. This is my attempt. That way I don't have to keep going back and forth. Hopefully this works. Stay. Alright, let's try. Come on, fishy.
This was much too big to be moved. He had to find another way to move it.
Oh, maybe I'm trying to grab when I'm supposed to just like teleport up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I'm... Key!
At last, time to get back to the lighthouse. Thank you for helping me, the fisherman said.
Key!
Of course, you helped me see that there is more to life than the largest morsel. Sometimes a smaller morsel is sweeter, juicier, and more delectable.
Is he trying to eat me?
Whatever next, the fisherman wondered.
Bonchance, little morsel. Thank you for setting me free. I hope you reach the top of the tower.
The door
Bye.
opened. The lighthouse tower waited. The fisherman had begun to think that he had all the answers. But he would soon realize he had bitten off maybe more than he could chew.
Oh no.
Come in, trawler. Come in, trawler. If you can hear us, return to port immediately. I repeat, return to port immediately.
Is that me? Oh man, this is why I would never want to be a fisherman. Apparently, like in Alaska, fishermen make like a year's worth of salary in 3 months, but it's like 3 months worth of awful, stressful situations. Kind of cool though, right? Oh.
Papa's old study. This was where the fisherman had learned to make model.
I have been watching,
Oh.
and I'm not impressed.
Oh.
Papa? The painting. The old painting of his father, the great fisherman. It was talking.
Quiet, I'm talking. My only child, my flesh and blood. You could have been as great a sailor as me, or my father before me.
What's up, Ulveraza? Hi.
That you had lived to see this day. Papa, said the puppet, I must light the lighthouse lamp. A ship is in peril.
My own son, a mere lamp lighter.
Have you played this before?
Lever. Nonsense. All you need is a boat and a strong net. Show you're a true sea dog and sail out there.
I would say I probably have a bigger fear of boats than than planes as well. Mostly because I've spent a lot of time on planes. I don't have enough experience on boats. Plus I get motion sick real easily.
Did I ever tell you about the time I caught a fish as big as you? Bigger, in fact. Much bigger.
Oh, what's up? General Grievous Bean Supremer Mascot 2003. How's it going? Welcome to our stream. Don't know if you ever played this before, but it's trippy. No wonder this won VR Game of the Year
Maybe you're good for something.
in 2019. That's the name. Call me Bean. Also, I'm doing good. Beans. Yo, stop.
Controls of the old lighthouse crane were there.
I can't. My brain is
A
like...
huge half-flooded room surrounded him, and below, he could see the tiny replica of the room.
Y'all, this game is so trippy. So basically, like, you see how all these duplicate into the future? I am able to control
So it's come to
myself.
this, my own
I don't know how to
son,
explain it. I don't even know how to explain it.
lighthouse keeper.
See, look. I'm in that boat. I don't know how to explain it. Can someone try to explain it? Alright, let's keep going up.
The
Ah,
door
it's locked.
upstairs was rusted shut. Besides, Papa had given him an order.
Hey, what's up,
A true
Neely?
sailor always obeys the skipper.
What do you want me to obey you with? We'll just watch and figure out. Yeah, oh gosh, this game's so good. I said early on stream, I'm like, man, this is the type of game VR
That
needs
muzzle would
more
be
of.
sad to see this day. Not me, of course.
I need to find
Always
more stuff for
very
this
supportive
model.
parent.
What does the boat look? What's it supposed to look like? So there's 5 pieces. We need stuff. Okay, Well, what is this? Can't open. What's this? Oh, aha. Found a piece. Look, see, that's my sink. I don't know how to explain it.
You won't get far with Alpha Boat. Where is the next part?
Oh, yeah, here we go. We are finding things like no
Nearly
tomorrow.
there. Who am I kidding? You never finish anything.
Why are you so mean to me, Mr. Fisherman? Can you, like, chill out? I am trying to help you. Like, just give me a moment.
So it's come to this. My own son. A lighthouse.
Oh, it's a dad. No wonder he's so angry. Oh, I know we need this. I know, I'm getting bullied by a painting of a fisherman dad. Really? Okay, this looks like I saw a place where you could put this. There. Okay, oh. Wait, that will open up if I do this? Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. The puzzles in this game are like... This is great. Fantastic. No, not this. Oh, here we go. What are you going to pick up? Oh. Okay, now we have to find the little piece. That's the piece.
Easy, easy.
No, I'm not going easy. You're just yelling at me that I'm not going fast enough. Just like, let me live my life.
Carefully now.
So demanding. Wow, I would never win at a claw machine. This is... Oh, wait a minute. I got it. I got it. So they are intentionally not letting me get to that because they want me to get the little tiny one and the little tree house and the little dollhouse. I believe. They thought I wouldn't figure this out. I'll have you know, I've played a lot of puzzle games in my time. Oh, no. No. I need to get this, like, jammed in there. Oh, come on. Okay, come back. Yeah, and I just realized I'm, like, facing this, like, dingy corner as I do this. Oh, well, yeah, she'll come back. Don't you worry. Hey? Oh! Okay. So, maybe that's why he said carefully. Okay. I am destroying this thing. Good thing it is buoyant. Did I get it? Is it? Yes. It is indeed within my possession now. I'm so happy right now. This is giving me life. Come here. Yeah. Yeah. Now I can build my boat. Oh, oops, dropped it. Dropped it.
Keep going, boy.
Yeah.
Make something of you yet.
Keep going, what do you mean keep going? You want me to... What do you want me to do? Okay, don't throw it into the bigger world. Throw it into the small world? So that we have a boat in the small world? Is that what he wanted? I think so. I hope so. Hope I didn't just throw that in there for no reason. Boat? No. Oh, shoot. Did I mess that up? Well, the boat's not there anymore. Oh, shoot. What does he mean keep going? Alright, let's see. Can I see the boat in there? No! It disappeared! Okay. Well, let me grab something else.
Easy.
Maybe if I grab that. I don't know what the heck that is.
Carefully now.
I cannot believe I threw the boat. Hopefully they give it back to me. The boat sunk? No. No. Are you lying? I hope not. Well, I'm just gonna keep doing this thing, right? Okay, I need to go a little more carefully. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Oh, yeah. Okay, all the way up. Will they give me my boat back? Surely they won't let me be stuck for being so stupid and throwing my boat into the water and letting it sink. Hopefully my boat will be, like, back. Okay, well, I really hope that I'm just gonna go down there and that my boat will be back. Don't say that. That's not true. Yes, they put it back for me. Thank you. I'm so glad that they knew enough about someone being a dummy.
That's
Oh,
a good,
gosh.
honest vessel. Well, what are you waiting for? All aboard. Now dock it at the pontoon. Then we'll see who's too big for his father's boat.
What?
What are you doing, you dimwit? Oh, that tiny boat was going to get lost out there. He needed to change its size. What are you doing, you dimwit?
Oops.
Oh, that tiny boat was going to get lost out there. He needed to change its size. What are you doing, you dimwit?
Oops.
Oh,
He's very mad at me.
boat was going to get lost out
I'm
there.
very angry.
He needed to change its size.
Angry father here. Well, I probably shouldn't have just dropped it in there like a freaking idiot, but y'all, I just made, because I just threw it in there. Oh, it disappeared. Okay, it's probably back now. Wow, I'm really struggling.
Time to set sail. Lower that boat into the water.
Oh, I have to lower it. I threw it so it didn't float because I threw it. Gotta do it carefully. There are so many rules. think we want it in the back of the boathouse? I don't know. Where am I? Oh, no. You want it on the side? I don't remember. Let me go back.
The ship in harbor is safe, but it belongs in the water. Lower it on the crane.
Oh, okay. You want it in front of the sink. Because that's how physics works. It doesn't. Oh, shoot. Alright. Whew. Now you're happy. That's cool. You have like a 3D painting there. Wow. This is swanky. Let's get in.
Don't touch that rudder, boy. We are bound for the biggest catch of our lives. Stay on course. Can't you do anything right? Let this be a lesson to you. Even great sailors like me, the battery ran out.
Battery?
Well, find another battery.
Guess they want me to take that other battery. Again. It gives me ship vibes. It's on. We're ready. Freddy. Let's close the door. Be responsible.
Cast off. East by northeast. Full steam.
Oh, okay. I don't have to pull anything.
Look at you. You look almost like a real sailor. If I squint.
Thanks, Papa.
Morning, fish fans. Fishing season has begun and stocks are looking thin again this year. We all know there's a big catch waiting out there somewhere, but hold your hauling lines. Reports are saying a huge storm is blowing in.
The storm approaches.
This storyline is
That's
wild.
why the fish come easily, my son.
Coming up next, another hour of thrilling.
I have no idea how they came up with this story.
The fish are waiting. Activate the winch. Drop the nets.
Did I activate it? Oh yeah, I am. Yeah. Look at that winch.
In the art of the storm. This is where nature hides its beauties. They are waiting for us.
Oh boy, here we go. It is storm. This is why I will never be a fisherman.
Come in,
That is
trawler. If you can hear us, return
very
to
scary.
port immediately. I repeat, return to port
Okay.
immediately.
Why is he so grumpy? I mean, yeah, probably. Very disappointed. Where do you want me to? Oh god, this is making me motion sick. I get very sick on boats in real life. I'm gonna close my eyes. It's making me nauseous. Oof. Is it done? Oh god, I can't look at it. I can't look. I'm just looking at chat because chat is like stable.
Don't forget, boy. Come back with a hold full of fish, or don't come back at all.
Haul full of fish, or don't come back at all. Looks like there's a lot of fish there. Dang, this fisherman dad is so angry. He's like, if you don't come back with fish, don't come back at all. Like, okay, angry. How scary would it be to actually be... Oh my gosh! No. Nuh-uh. This is too real for me. Oh gosh. Titanic moment. We're sinking. We are sinking. I didn't use it because I thought there would be no movement. What's our green death? What's up, RG? Yeah, I even get... Oh, man.
Yes! All done, son. All done. Oh, yeah,
I am a
that's
puppet.
big.
Save
I
me.
will give you that. Go then, if you must. Climb the tower, light the lamp, save any other poor souls who are sailing out there. Driven on by
Oh
their
no.
disappointed fathers.
There's all these like
I
fishies.
only wanted you to be greater than me.
Dang, is this a story about a dad and his son?
Then, the fisherman thought of all the countless fish he had hauled from the ocean on a line just like this one. Just like his father before him. But there was one difference. Those poor fishes were dragged out of their dark, safe world and into the blinding light by force. But no one was pulling this fisherman's strings.
Is this doing anything? Okay. I was like, I feel like I've been doing this for ages. It's opposites. So if I go on the other side, I need a, oops. Okay. Oh my gosh.
As he climbed
My
the
arms
roof,
hurt.
He thought of all the models he had built, all the days he had spent inside the lighthouse, hiding from his fear.
I don't know what you've been hiding from, but I've been hiding
Oh.
from the storm.
Okay. This is legit like a full movie that we're experiencing today, friends. No, you're doing a Wednesday movie night, but VR version.
His greed.
You, that leper's
How do you know that fishermen are grumpy in real life? Are you experienced with fishermen? Oh, my arms hurt.
His obsession.
This is my workout
That
for the
shadow
day.
which had seemed so large once upon a time. The greatest
Ah,
catastrophe is out there with this. It's just
It's the roof. Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Here we go. What? Can we teleport there?
At last, time to turn on the light.
If I can see anything, it's freaking dark in here. Oh, okay. They're gonna turn it on for me automatically. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Maybe we're gonna finish this game.
Outside, the storm raged. It seems the rules of the replica had been completely disrupted. Inside the
Disrupted?
lighthouse, little versions of the puppet were reflected back at him, getting ever smaller. And there
Smaller?
was only one match left to turn on the lighthouse. Was there anybody out there in the storm? A match. Now something to strike it on.
Oh, it is broken. See? We can only control them on the inside. Here. How do I give this to you, man? This is... How do I give this to you? Can I throw it? Oh boy, that was not the right move.
This was the job of a lighthouse keeper. Light the lamps and keep them on.
Wait, I'm trying. I promise it's not as easy as it looks. Like, this whole thing is backwards now. Okay, cool. It went back. Okay, but how do I give this to you? Can I, like, put it through here? No, Oh, okay. I feel you. I feel you, dude. I feel you, my dude. Wait, opposite? So somewhere here. Do I have it? Dude, this is like really, really hard because it's all backwards now. Okay. So what if I grab this, pull it out?
He had to light the lighthouse lamp.
I give it to myself? Okay.
I love that sound.
Wow, that was so difficult. It's like doing everything backwards. Because it's all mirrored.
The 3 lamps were lit, but there was nowhere near enough light.
Nowhere?
Perhaps his little friends inside the model could help out.
My little friends? Inside the model? Okay. Dude, this is so hard. Okay.
There were little lamps inside the model. How could he light them? Perhaps if he passed the match to the tiny version of himself.
I'm so confused. I thought I did. It's upside down? Oh, I have to do it on this side. Okay, there. I'm not tall enough for this. Okay. Oh. Alright. Okay, I got it. It's the opposite corners. Why is this thing upside down?
There were little lamps inside the model. How could he light them?
Did I get it? Why is it upside down? Uh-oh. Okay. Seriously though, grab it properly. You got it? My stupid puppet self. Oh, yeah. Okay. One more.
Yes.
Whew.
Now, carefully, the next level down.
This is the hardest level.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, now is there enough light? You want me to move this, huh? I don't know where you want me to move this to, though. Don't know. Seems like there's nowhere to put this thing. Can I pull? I don't
The
understand.
torches were alight. Finally, he must align the beams.
A line? Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Well, it's a good thing they're telling you what to do. Is this game hard to play? No, it's just really, really trippy. Like, very trippy. so that makes it a little difficult, but not difficult to play.
Let there be light.
On-
Farewell, mon fils.
Hi, college.
I can rest now, knowing my obsession did not drag you down with me.
Goodbye, little morsel.
Bon voyage, shipmate.
Let me see if I can show you in a second, if they show me again. It's like Inception. If you've ever seen the movie Inception, I don't know if you have. But it's like a thing within a thing within a thing within a thing. See? So there's all these. This is all me, and I'm controlling all of them, but I'm also that guy.
Mon Dieu, was that beard, that face?
It's
He was
me.
awake. Hey, the puppet
Wake
cried.
up.
I'm in here. I've been in here all this time. I'm in here.
Wake up, me. This is me. Oh my gosh. You are a gigantic. Wow, look at that beard. Super detailed. No, not scary. Trippy. Trippy. It's not scary at all. Wait, am I me again?
Time is it?
I'm me again.
What a mess. Do you know, I think I've been in here long enough.
It's
I
me.
think I need to see the sea.
Aw, we made it
Skies are
home.
clearing, fish fans. We've weathered another storm. Fisherman, enough mending your nets. Time to earn your.
Wow, we did finish the
Lighthouse
whole game.
keepers out there. I think you deserve a holiday.
Dang.
How
That
long
was
has it
beautiful.
been? Well, no matter.
Yeah, it's real short. How long has it been since we started playing? Hmm. You can hear me. I said, I guess it was only a little over an hour. That was not that long of a game at all. It was fun. I feel like they should have made it like 30 minutes longer, like just a tiny bit longer. Because like if you were, I feel like it's kind of like a movie that we just experienced, and if we were watching a movie, we would have at least gotten an hour and a half to 2 hours. It's a good game. It's pricey for the duration. Okay, but we did use this. Rate it one. Nearly, you can't ask me every single time to rate it from 1 to 10. Okay, rate it from 1 to 10. Okay, well let's break down the criteria. Mechanics, and gameplay, I would say 10 out of 10. Very good. Storyline, I would give it like a 6. Like there's not that much storyline happening, except it's like an angry fisherman dad who's like angry at his son that's also a fisherman, and then eventually they drown or something. I don't know. The story itself wasn't like, so I would say maybe a 6, maybe a 5. There's not that much story there. Length of the game is like a 3, because it was barely even an hour. So I don't even know if that's considered a game. So overall, what does that average to? We have a 3, a 6, and a 10. 19 divided by 3 is like a 6.5. So 6.5. That is my scientific way of breaking it down. Oh no, Noble Squashy. Yeah, we finished the game. That was a very fast game to play, actually. I mean, usually I stream until 6:30 or something, but... Oh, yeah, true, you were late. I did not realize this was a math stream. Well, okay, what should we do? Should we, like, what haven't we done? I mean, I'm like, should we go world hopping in Horizon Worlds? There is one game that I think maybe I want to show you all. It's kind of, I have to download it. let me download this game. But I feel like it's not a very long game, so I think I can show you all the second game today. Does my head hurt? I'm trying to think, does my head hurt? Maybe just from like being thirsty from talking so much. It definitely doesn't hurt as much as it was before. Okay, all right, let's go talk about A Fisherman's Tale. Actually, I have a background for this. I was prepared. Okay. Well, A Fisherman's Tale. Okay, so basically the storyline is, this way. Okay, so the storyline is like, there's this fisherman who's stuck in a storm, and because of that, he was playing with his fisherman model. It was like a little dollhouse that he made, which was like a replica of his real world. But then for some reason he fell asleep, and then, which was us, we fell asleep. And then when we woke up, we were the little puppet in this little world here. And so then you had to like solve puzzles, but it was like, so we were a puppet in here, but in here you can see there's another model here. And so it kind of goes on forever. Like it goes on forever that there's more tiny models, but also goes on forever that there's more big models. And so you kind of have to go between these different sizes of the worlds in order to solve the puzzles. Yeah. I just wish I like 30 more seconds. Like, I don't know. Is it me? I feel like, did I solve the puzzles too fast? But I don't know. They also kind of like really did a lot of narration and guided you when I wish they let me get stuck a little bit longer. But yeah, the gameplay is very like Inception. It's really good. It's just like 30 more seconds. It's like 30 seconds, 30 more minutes. I would have enjoyed this. It would have like, yeah, they did just tell me what to do. I would love to see a game done like this. I would like to I would like to see another game. Oh wait, actually. Does that give me the chat? Chat? Yeah, okay, now chat's back up here. Yeah, like I wish they let me struggle a little more. I wish the game was a little bit longer. And then I wish that they flushed out the story a little more, because in the story, like it was like there was the hermit crab who wanted to be free, but they didn't really tie that in, so I guess he was free. And then there was the angry dad fisherman, who was just like trying to make the son do better and become a better fisherman than him. But again, that story wasn't fleshed out. Like there could have been a lot more here. Like maybe they need to do one like this, part 2, and like really develop the game. I think that would be fun. Okay, let's see if I can download this other game that I want to play. I know, right? $15 is pricey for the amount of games play. You know what? A lot of people don't actually like playing puzzle games themselves, like VR puzzle games, and just like watching other people play it, which I get. And right. Oh, okay. Okay. Have I... Hey, Soli, what's up? I have played accounting, but they kind of yell a lot, and I don't like getting yelled at. So that's why I haven't like continued on that game longer. Yeah, they kind of like yell a lot in accounting plus. Kind of makes my head hurts. I guess I could true. Yeah, and a lot of cursing. Okay, the thing that gets me is like when you don't do when you don't solve the problem that you're supposed to solve in accounting plus, they start yelling at you like really loudly, and it irritated me. Yeah. I gotta yell back. Establish dominance. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. All right. I have a treat for you all. I was actually thinking about streaming this on a different day, but it's kind of I feel like it's gonna be a pretty short gameplay. So I was trying to think of other games to like match this up with. This is a Halloween special. I'm excited to show you all this. I almost guarantee that none of y'all have seen this game before, but it is a treat. So let me get this like set up. Have I ever played The Blue? Not a game, just more like an underwater sea cream. Yeah, I have looked and I've done that, and I've also the first game I ever like played in VR was Into the Blue, where there's like whales around you and stuff, but it kind of like made me feel like I was drowning. Like it was both beautiful and scary at the same time. Like, don't you get scared when you're like in the dark? I mean, I'm very terrified of the dark, and I imagine like scuba divers who go under the ocean and they're like under all this pressure, like of water pressure, and what if like something goes wrong with their like air tanks, and then like fish touch them? I don't know. I get to grossed out when I think about like the ocean, like being under the water. I get grossed out. I do love being in the ocean, and I do love being like, I love being in the ocean. I love like water activities, but I like sometimes have to get out of the water when I'm in the ocean because I think I just like the thought of a fish touching my like a slimy fish touching my legs. I'm like, they do have a deep sea environment, but the main one is shallow and bright. Okay. Scuba diving is fun until about 50 to 60 meters. After that, it's just too dark and scary. Yeah, I have a huge fear of the dark, like huge. I have. Okay, should I tell a story? Okay, I'll tell a story before we get into this game. But I did used to live in the Philippines when I was little, and like I feel like there was a lot of paranormal activity in the Philippines. Either that or like my dad just told me stories and got in my head, so I was always very scared. I don't know. There were times that like okay, so there was this one time that my sisters, yeah. Story time. Okay, so there's this one time I was like 5 or 6 years old, and my sisters and I were all in my parents' room, and we were like just sitting on their bed. They weren't there. They were like in the living room talking or something. So we were all sitting in their bed, just like hanging out, chatting, and I was like very little. And then all of a sudden, the TV, like all the way across the room, turns on, and my older sister got mad at me, and she was like, "Why are you sitting on the hey kill switch? You just came in right in time for my story." Okay, I'll start over briefly. This was in the Philippines. I was 5 or 6 years old. We were in my parents' bedroom, me and my 2 sisters, an older sister and a younger sister, and my parents were in the living room. And so my sisters and I are all sitting on the bed, hanging out, chatting, and then the TV across the room turns on, and my older sister asks me like, she's like, "Why are you sitting on the remote? Like, why'd you turn on the TV?" And I was like, "I'm not sitting on the remote." So I get up and we're like, okay. And so we're like, "Oh, it's probably our younger sister. Like, why are you sitting on the remote?" And she gets up, and like none of us are sitting on the remote. And by the way, it turns on to like one of those like staticky, like channels. So it wasn't even anything interesting to watch. And then we're all just like, okay. And so we noticed that the remote was actually right by the TV, and we were like, okay. And so we're like, on the count of 3, we're gonna run the F out of here. And so we count to 3, we run out to the living room and start like freaking out to our parents, like, "Oh my gosh, like the TV turned on by itself, like I don't know what's happening." And so they're just like, "You guys are crazy, there's no way." So then we all walk with them to the bedroom again, and the TV was off. But I swear to you, my sisters and I all saw this TV turn on to the static channel, and then we all went back in and it was turned off. So we're like, okay. So anyway, that is why I'm scared of the dark, because I really do think that there's like ghosts and stuff. There's no way that there's no ghosts and stuff. I turned it off fast and ran to my bed. When it's night, my mom said to turn off the lights, and I turned it off fast and ran to my bed. That's why I don't like scary games. Yeah, I don't like scary games. Okay, and I don't like zombie shooters, so you know I don't like them. Okay, so another reason why I don't like scary games and stuff is because I have very, very vivid dreams. Like extremely vivid dreams where I feel like I'm living them, and then I wake up and I'm like, oh, that wasn't real. Like that happens often. And a lot of the dreams that I have are like apocalyptic in nature. So I have ran away from zombies. There's been like dragons, ice age, like anything you can think of. I've dreamt it and like lived through it. If anyone wants to hear, do you guys want to hear this one story that I dreamt of? Or like this one dream I had that I'm like, man, they should make this into a movie. It is gold. Zomday is a really good VR zombie shooter, and I hate scary games. So, dark atmosphere makes me either too tense or melancholy feelings. So zombie style games are not my tea. Yeah, same. I woke up one night and saw the ghost of my dog sitting on your dresser smiling at you. Is that for realsies? That is so scary. Well, I mean, okay, so I have another story. This one was like, so I had a friend in college I was really good friends with, and then he passed away. And I remember being so sad because at the time it was after he graduated, and I spent a year after I graduated college. I did like a gap year, and I lived and traveled through like Australia and Asia, and I felt really bad that I missed his funeral because he was a really great friend of mine. And then I remember when I came back to the US, I was feeling really, really sad about that. And it was kind of like weighing on me that I wasn't able to make my friend's funeral. And then I remember one night I like woke up and I saw his shadow in the corner of my room. And I like had to rub my eyes a couple of times. So I was like, oh my gosh, he's there. I see him. It was like a solid like 30 seconds before it went away. But I was like, I feel like that was a visitation from my friend. And he was like, you know, telling me it's okay because I obviously wasn't in the country. So how could I how could I like go to his funeral? You had lots of fun with it. That's awesome. The high woke gaming. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about my zombie dream now. My very vivid one, and I swear, like this, does anybody know like a movie? Yeah, but it wasn't like, okay, woke gaming, but it wasn't in like a bad way. It was like in a comforting way. That he was just like, you're good. But oh man, okay, wait, I have one more story. Like, this is why you don't get me talking about ghosts, because I'm terrified. Okay, so my other story is okay, so I got into this whole thing where I love that's so nice. I love like the look of like French decor, like all the gold and the mirrors and like just like, you know, it looks really nice. So my room now is very like French looking. And then I had this little time when I really liked going to antique stores and buying antiques. And then I bought this very antique bronze mirror from this one lady. And yeah, so I bought this antique bronze mirror, and like the second we got it, like literally, like me and my partner, literally we just had all these like bad things start happening. Got into a car accident. I don't remember what else, but that was one of the big ones. Literally a lot of bad things started happening. And my partner kept saying like, oh, I think this mirror is haunted. And has something in it. And I was like, no. I think this mirror is okay. And we had it in the bedroom. And then I started having like visions in my dreams. I started like seeing like someone that's obviously passed away, like just standing over like I would dream that I was laying in my bed and that I would see these like figures on the side of the bed just like watching. and I would see them too, like even when I was like before I went to sleep, I would always see a shadow around that mirror in the corner of the room. And then I like neither of us could sleep for like months and months and months. And so finally we were just like, something is freaking wrong. Like this house is like haunted or something. So I talked to one of the people at the gym, and she was like, you got to get that thing out of there. Yeah, what's up, Wolf Jet? I'm just talking about this haunted mirror that I had. So I took the mirror and I took it like outside to the front yard and just like left it out there. And then all of a sudden it was like all better all of a sudden. But obviously we had to get rid of this mirror because it was about like neither of us were going to touch it. Like, it freaking has bad vibes, is super haunted. Like, just, no, I'm not touching it. And so I posted it on Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, free haunted mirror. I was like, I will not touch it, so you have to come get it yourself, and I'm not touching it. And legit, I got so many messages from people being like, how do you know it's haunted? And I was like, I had visions. I could not sleep. I had bad luck. Yeah. Oh, cool. So, so yeah, so I like people, and then I was like, why, do you want it? Does anybody want it? And they're like, no way, I'm not touching that thing. That thing's so haunted. But then this one guy was like, I will take, he was like, yeah, you know what? That mirror is beautiful. I will take it. And I was like, oh, like, he was like, my girlfriend would love that. And I was like, oh, is she like into ghosts and haunted stuff? And then he was like, no, we don't believe in that. And I was like, okay, but this mirror is like very haunted. And he was like, yeah, whatever. Like, she's just going to love the aesthetic. And so then he took it. I don't know what happened. But that mirror was totally super spooky. And then yeah, after that was gone, everything's been fine. No more visions, no more like really bad dreams and stuff. You finished Bone Lab? Did you like it, Wolfjet? And also I did see that you were the first comment to the stream even before I started, and I was trying to say hi, but you were not here when I started. I woke up at a scary dream about, like, I think he was tall, and when I woke up I saw a tall man in real life. That is freaky. Okay. This is gonna be a long-ish story, so like, shall we like find a scary background while I tell the story? Let's find a scary background. I'm gonna put it on the back of the stream. Let me see. Dark woods, scary background. Spooky month, I know. Like, oh man, how did we get into the storytelling here? Why did y'all like, who was asking me what? Open image in new tab. You love scary background? Well, here we go. Let's, yeah, so I'll tell you about my zombie. Oh, right, because you asked me, oh, hey, Earl, because you asked me if I like zombie games. That's why we got into the story, and now I'm trying to explain exactly why I don't like scary games. Okay, give me a moment. Oops, that was not the right one I wanted to do. It was this one. Oh, that is a very tiny background. Okay, there we go. There is a ghost, like a scary. Anyone watch Hocus Pocus 2? I haven't seen it. I got rid of Disney Plus, so yeah. Okay. This way. Okay, so I chose this background because this is very appropriate for my scary dream. Okay, so I once had this dream where it was me and like 3 other people. We were like filming some sort of movie in the forest. I don't know why. And all of a sudden we hear this like really loud sound. And then I was just like, oh, what was that? And then one of the people there was like, we gotta go. And we're like, what do you mean we have to go? And he's like, we gotta go. And then I guess there was a container, like a shipping container that was in the middle of the forest where we were filming. And so he, like, all of a sudden we start seeing like this horde of zombies coming after us. And we were like, oh shit, okay, we gotta go. So he like opens up this shipping container and we all run in there. And obviously all the zombies are like banging on this shipping container, and we're like, okay, well, like now what? Obviously we're like stuck in the shipping container. What are we gonna do? Like eventually they're gonna get to us. But then this guy turns on the light and we see that there's like like stairs that go into a basement. And so we're like, this is weird. So we go down into this basement and it turns out it was like a medical facility, like a really secret underground medical facility. And as we get in there, like the zombies are getting into the shipping container, but now they're trying to like chase us into this lab. And the guy was basically like, yeah, this lab has been here for a while and they had an accident not too long ago and that's how the zombies were formed. And so we were just like, oh gosh, okay. And so then we're like in there and we're all like trying to find an exit to get somewhere else. And then the zombies get in and we're all one at a time getting picked off. And I remember the guy who knew about this whole thing was like, I'm going to go into the control room and I'll try to help you guys get out. So it was like one guy already got picked off and then there was like one guy in the control room and then there was two of us left and we were split off. And so we were trying to like navigate as these zombies are like going through here. Long story short, the other guy didn't make it, but I somehow made it. And then the guy that was in the control room didn't make it. But when I opened the store, I was now on this like road in the middle of just like a barren road basically. And there was like, I remember specifically, there's like a tumbleweed that starts rolling by as I'm like outside now, like somewhere far. And I was just like, okay, well, I guess now I just have to walk until I see something. Like, I don't know, like there's no cars, no people, nothing, completely barren, empty road. And so I just start walking. And as I'm walking for like a couple of hours, and I just remember I was like so thirsty and dehydrated, there's like a car, like a Jeep of, people that were like in survivor clothes and they were like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm on this road, I don't know where to go. And they were like, okay, well, you can come with us to our hideout. So I go with them to their hideout and I remember that it was kind of like a abandoned saloon kind of looking thing. And there were like tables where people were eating like oatmeal and just kind of like, you know, with like rattered like blankets and stuff. And I was like, well, what are we going to do? Like, we can't just stay here. This is obviously not a super safe zone. And they were like, well, some of the people are going to go get some food or like try to like salvage food. They're like, you just rest here. So I remember going into one of the rooms and there was like a couple of beds, like really tiny beds. This whole shack, by the way, was really small. It was probably only like 20 people total in there. So I remember going into the room and I like went to sleep and then I woke up and they had like more food and they were like, okay, it's almost nighttime. Like we got to go, like they're going to come very soon. So we get back on the road and we're driving and I'm like, I don't know where we're going. Like, where are we going? And you see all the zombies like chasing after us. And they were just like, we got to drive to the water, to the ocean. I was like, to the ocean? They were like, yeah, the zombies can't swim. And I was like, okay. And then, so we drive to the ocean and like the zombies are there. And then they had these like, this is where it gets really trippy, by the way. And then these survivor people all of a sudden pull out these like mechanical wings out of the back of the Jeep and they start like passing it out to everybody. And they're like, you need to use these mechanical wings to fly over the ocean and get to this like floating metal sphere in the middle of the ocean. They were like, yeah, that's like a safe house that people have built. It's a sphere. You have to fly to it with the metal wings. And so that's what we did. So we all start flying away. And then we flew to this metal sphere, which was a hideout because the zombies couldn't swim. So it sounds less scary when I tell it now, but it was very scary when I dreamed it, especially because of how detailed it was. Like this would all happen in one night. And I woke up and I was like, I am not playing zombie games because I am already scared enough in my dreams. One time I dreamed my parents were replaced by androids. Oh man, that's scary. That is very scary. Okay, I am going to play one more game. I don't know how delayed stream is, but... Okay, we're going to play one more game. And this is in the spirit of, I guess... Halloween. Anyway, what'd y'all think of that dream I had? That is just one. I have dreams like that often. Very scary, apocalyptic dreams that scare the bejeebies out of me.